Look at this. Okay. This is what I'm running my first mile in the wind. Woo! I love it. This just makes me want to do it even more. I am back from my walk run. So I did a mile, and it was a mixture of walk. I would run about, I don't even know how many feet. It was feet. Yeah, it was feet. I would run about 500 feet, let's just say, you know, about maybe 30 seconds to a minute. And I know that's pathetic. That's, anyway. So anyway, I would run a minute, and then I would walk a little bit, and then I would run a minute. So I'm just working myself up to it, and I'm so proud of what I did the first day. But wow, what a storm. That was awesome. I mean, all of a sudden I'm going through the woods, and all of a sudden it just starts pouring down rain. I felt like I was in a movie. I really did. It was just so cool. And I did my running in that, so it felt even better. It felt epic. Just to say the least. So I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys are doing this challenge, go for it. You've got this. I am behind you 100%. So go out there, walk, run your mile every day for 31 days. See you tomorrow. See ya. You know, I had to stop my walk because when you're going through your goals and you're trying to reach your goals, you go through all kinds of emotion. Have you ever done what I'm trying to do? Grow. It's like it all hits you at once, and you just, it's been trying to hit me for a good month and a half, 2 months, and right now it just did. I'm making a lot of changes in my life, hopefully for the better. I've been doing a lot of praying, a lot of soul searching, and you may think I could be happy about it, but I think God is showing me that He's telling me that He's been trying to show me all these years, and I haven't been listening. I've been just doing my own thing, thinking it's the best, and it's not. So I just wanted to pop in. I'll stop crying. I'm going to finish this. I'm sweating to death. It's so hot out here. It's like 70, but it's so humid. Plus, I'm under these trees. I'm under these trees. So, but thank you guys for being here for me and watching my channel. It helps a lot. It helps. It's helping me get through this. And there's so much more to come. So thank you. Day four. My headache's gone. Yay! Headache is gone. And I am out here in this beautiful sunset out here. I miss the actual sunset, but the fog is rolling in. I'm out by the airport. It's just so awesome out here. This is about a mile here, a mile home. So I'm gonna walk home. I ran up the hill. What I've noticed is that it's taken me a lot longer to recover this way, because before, like when I would just walk, I would recover the next day. I would be sore, but I could actually run. But going up that hill was difficult. Yes, it was. So I've been thinking of like things that I've been hearing, like positive motivational things, and the one for today is I'm going to live my days, or every day, as if it were my last. I'm going to live my life with passion, with some pride. So I will see you guys on day 5 or 6. I don't know if I'm going to film tomorrow, but I will keep you posted for this whole 31 days. And I am just so glad that that I'm doing this challenge. And if you're doing it out there, I hope you're doing well. I hope that it's giving you some type of soul searching and where you are in your life, because that's where I am. I am at a crossroads. I'm actually at a crossroads right now. Like, this is a crossroads. Like, which way are you gonna go? Well, I'm gonna go home that way, but I mean, it's just like I'm at a crossroads in my life, and there's some decisions I have to make, and they're hard decisions. And in the meantime, I have to learn from those decisions, and all of this whole challenge is helping me learn so much about myself. So good luck to you guys if you're doing this with me, or you do this after you see the video. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. See you on day 5. See ya. I also got a question about the leash that I use when I walk. It's my arms are, let's see, let's show you. So this right here is my leash, okay? This hooks onto her, and then it goes down to her. So I hope you can see her. But taking mine, I haven't tightened up this leash. This is how much stomach I have lost. I hope you can see that. Let me turn this around. It's amazing. So this is how much this was snug on me when I first started walking, you guys. If this is not an inspiration or makes you want to get out there and walk, nothing is. I don't even know how many inches that is. Maybe 5. So it clips on right here. I got this off of Amazon. I will link it below if you guys, there it is. So I was like, let's see, size, my waist was, let's see, close to a 50-inch waist. Yeah, and this thing fit around it. So, and it was at the highest, you know, the loosest they could go. Hey everybody, I just got done with my 5th day of this challenge. Those of you that are new to my channel and you're just tuning in, I am doing a 31-day challenge of a run walk. I'm working up to the walk. I am a total beginner at the running part of it. I've been walking for a little while, for a couple of months, so I'm up to pretty good. I mean, I walk with my dog, and I kind of do the speed walk, you know. But I just got done with the run walk. I did walk more than I did try to run. I think what's going to happen, and I'm hoping by this end of this month, by the 31 days, is that I have lost at least 10 more pounds this month. That is my goal. I need to lose a little bit more before I just full on run, because it's not the best feeling in the world for my knees right now. It kind of really hurts to, you know, run. I've been trying to do the small jog for about 100 yards, and then I'll walk real fast, and then I'll stop. Kind of like a HIIT routine. So I've been doing that a little bit. But it's working out really well. I mean, I'm working up a sweat. I'm doing some stairs. You'll see that on this video. I've been doing some stairs, running up those For some reason, I find it easier to run up the stairs than I do to run on a flat surface. Any of you runners out there that know why? I would love to know why. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow on day 6. See you later. Day 6. You guys, I actually felt really comfortable with running part of the way. I ran a quarter of it, and I'm so proud of myself. You know, I brought these little 2-pound wrist, you know, little weights, whatever, walking weights or whatever you want to use them for. I brought these with me, and it actually kept me grounded. I think when I was running before without these weights, I was all over the place. So my posture, my stance, or whatever they call it when you're running, was way off. So with these, they kind of keep me grounded. Just a little tip. I feel like I gave at least 80%. 80%. And then it's so good for me. I am drenched. It's probably 90 out here, but very humid. I think it's only 80, but the humidity is super high. But I am so proud of myself. If you guys are doing this, yes, we got power here. So I hope you're doing good, and I hope, just leave comments how you're doing, where you started, where you are now, what your challenges are, what your wins are. I would love to hear from you. See you on day 7. Bye. Hey you guys, day 10, and I just wanted to pop in here and check in here. Well, day 10, it took every single little smidget of willpower that I have in my body to do this walk, run, walk. I did start timing myself the other day. On the 7th day, I started timing myself. And I was actually quite surprised because I feel like I walk, I walk faster than I run. I do. It's just crazy. Because when I, that is so funny. To me it is. Sorry. But the reason why it took every bit of energy is because I started that protein sparing modifying fast program that is out right now. It's like, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to give this a try. Because I've been kind of on I think I'm gaining more muscle, and I've been on a kind of a stall with my weight loss. And it wasn't a big stall. It was only like, you know, I lost 3 pounds one week, and then the next pound was 1 pound. So I just thought, you know, I'm going to try it. It sucks. I'm sorry. It's high protein and low carb, low fat. So I'll post the video. I'm going to do a video on. It's called The Reasons Why Low Fat Makes You Fat. So that's what it's going to be called, or somewhere along those lines. But I will link it up here or over there, wherever it comes up. So it's going to be a good one, because it actually made me realize a lot of things that you have no idea that you did before. When I first started gaining this weight, it made me realize that eating low fat made me eat more, portion wise. It made me realize I was a binge eater before keto. Yeah, a binge eater, a low fat binge eater. And I'll go into it all in the video, so go ahead and check that out up there. But I will see you guys on the next one. Kings and queens, go after this goal, go after this run, walk, get out there and go as if your life depends on it. Hey guys, day 11, and this has been a most spectacular day, a peaceful day. You guys, I have some news. I have some news, and I can't wait to tell you. Let me get to the news. It's I had the most surreal, exciting, scary, peaceful day at work. I turned in my resignation after 15 years. Yeah, I know. You're asking why. You're asking why. Well, it's been working up to this. Remember when I was telling you earlier in the videos, I was doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of changes in my life for the better. And I have no plan. And actually, I love that about this. You know how you always have you're supposed to not quit your job unless you have a plan, unless you have another job, standing by or and all that. Well, not me. Not this time. I feel like there's something going on in my universe that is going to show me what I'm supposed to be doing or my next chapter of my life. And I can't even tell you how freeing it was to hand in that letter and say, you know what? I'm going to follow my dream. I'm going to follow whatever God has in store for me. I am there. I wish everyone in the whole world could feel what I'm feeling. It's something I've never felt before, ever. It's like everything is lining up. My life is lining up exactly. The moons, the stars, the universe. And I know this may sound a little bit crazy, but I was at a job that just sucked the life out of you, sucked your soul out of you every single day. If you're at one of those jobs, you do you, but I'm telling you, it won't get any better for you. If you're at one of those jobs where you almost vomit every day, you feel sick to your stomach, you have that gut feeling that this is not for you, follow that. Don't wait until you're 53 like me. And I'm not saying I'm like, I have this plan, this grand plan, because I don't. But that is the whole great thing about it, is that I don't have a plan and I'm open to anything. I really am. But I'm telling you, I'm not going to go out and get a dead-end job again in my life. I spent 15 years there and it was way too long. I did a lot of good for the community and I'm so happy about that. And I wish that company the very, very best of luck and success on what they're trying to accomplish there. But my time is through. My time is done there. You know that old saying when they say that you have chapters in your life and people that come into your life are there for a season. Some are there for a season, some are there for the rest of your life. Well, this job was about 15 seasons, and yeah, it was exhausting every day to go there. The people are great. I love the people. I'm going to miss everybody, but the actual just everything that came up to this point is, I am so at peace with it. I really am, and I just can't even tell you how excited I am for the future. So I just wanted to tell everybody, tell the world that Tony gave her resignation at a job where she thought she was going to spend the rest of her life. And no, there's a lot more to come for Tony. Yes, there is. What a roller coaster of a week. It's day 13. That's all I'm going to say. up in the woods right now, and on my way up here, you know how, yes, woman's intuition kicks in, and you're like, it's Friday, I should not be going up this hill. I should not be going up here by myself. And I've been up here many times by myself with my dog, with Lima. But today, for some reason, something is telling me to get down that mountain. And I don't know if it was the feeling. It felt like something is watching me. If you ever go in the woods by yourself, it's kind of, well, it's scary. And I was kind of scary. It's scary to start this challenge. So, but I got this. But I actually feel like something is following me. Danger, danger. So, I'm going to head down the mountain now. All right, you guys. I basically ran down the hill. Oh my God. I ran down the hill. I was just like, I've got to get down this hill. Look how red my face is. I'm using this is not dirty. I'm using a clean sock to wipe all the sweat off. I mean, I'm sweating like a dog. Like a doggy dog. So I've got my little fancy water. Bring that. It's got a little lid somewhere. Wherever that lid. Oh, there it is. These at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. So anyway, I did my 2 miles today, and I feel pretty good. Other than a little scare, little bear scare, or whatever it was. I don't know. I just don't know. And it's actually disappointing because now I can't go up there by myself. I'll be thinking about it the whole time now. And I'm going to have to bring my son with me. And then when he goes to college, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think, that's what I think. I think what I'm going to do is, it's only go up there on weekends when I know there's people up there. So I'm actually the only soul in this parking lot, other than the park ranger. Yeah. Other than him, I'm glad he's here because he keeps an eye on who goes up the mountain and then who comes back down, or who doesn't come back down, you know? So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, day 31. We made it. Day 31. Yeah, we got, you know, it's so weird. I'm going to pop some pictures in here of the storm coming in. I started on day 1 with a massive storm. And if you guys are watching this video, there is a massive storm coming in. I love storms. But yeah, I'll shoot a screenshot of the radar that's coming. Yeah, it's major. Sky is gorgeous right now. It is so pretty. But anyway, you guys, we'll be doing measurements, pictures, and weigh-in. Hey everybody, now for the results. That's what you guys have been waiting for. I want to thank you all for your support, and it just means so much to me to have you guys out there knowing that I was doing this challenge, because it was a challenge. I'm telling you, it was a challenge. Okay, so my starting weight was 214.6. And I lost, got down to 206 during this 31 period. My goal was to lose 8 pounds in the month of June, and I lost 8.6 pounds. Hello. I also, my challenges in the whole actual 31 days, I felt like I was in fairly good condition because I had been walking since January, early January, at the gym. But I love walking. Oh my gosh. It is so healing for me for some reason. It's just getting outside and enjoying the weather is just such a soul searching thing for me. Also, I cannot run a mile. I cannot. I tried my very best to run a mile. I got up to 45 seconds of running. Now I'm not talking like sprinting, I'm talking like jogging, running. As soon as I would start out, my knees would start in and all that. So it actually hurt me to run, and I didn't want to injure myself, so I didn't run a lot of it. But like I said, I think I walk faster than I run. Yes, yes. If you're like that, comment below, because if you walk faster than you run, yeah. And I also know that I need to lose probably, good 20 pounds more before I really embark on the full running the whole mile, because I felt like I was going to go out there looking like a gazelle or something, like, you know, and I did not look like a gazelle. I looked like a turtle trying to run like a gazelle. I mean, it was like I felt like I was moving fast, but then when I looked back at the video, I was actually in slow motion with the video. It was crazy because I felt like I was running faster than what I was, but I wasn't. Overall, it was probably the best experience I have ever embarked on. It was the best experience ever. I gave resignation during that time. I did a lot of soul searching. I know this is kind of crazy for some people are like, what are you doing? Quit your job. Well, I did. It was, it was time, but it just happened to happen in during this time. So basically, a lot of soul searching, a lot of walking. I'm not sure how many miles I did, because a lot of times I did more than a mile, like walking. Some days I did 3 or 4 miles. I just was a walking crazy girl. Crazy girl. Yes, I was. Okay, so let's get to the before and after pictures and my measurements. Okay, everybody, here is my back side, of course. I feel like my hips and my legs have more definition, and my upper back definitely from walking. And also the next one is my front side. I feel like my legs have gotten more definition in them. I actually feel really strong. And then my waist area and my upper like shoulder area, I feel like I've lost up there. I noticed that as well, like with my clothes a lot. Um, there is my side view, and I feel like my butt, my upper butt, has like flattened out a little bit. Um, so that looks good there, I think. You guys, this next picture, I wanted to show you the first picture that I took, 238.6, back in December of 27. Right after Christmas, this is where I started. So this is where I started. And then this next one is from January 31st, 1 month later or so. And I just wanted to show you where I've come from and where I've come now. Now let's get to the measurements, you guys. Now I measure everything. My neck was 15 and a half, and it went down to 15. Lost 0.5, which I'm very happy about that because I'm very conscious about my double chin. My bust was 46. It actually went up. I think it's because I'm building it a little bit. It went up 0.5. My upper waist, like upper, right underneath my chest area, it was a 41 and it went up. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I think I'm doing a lot of body shifting in my body. My lower waist 45.5, lost 1.5 there. I'm very, very happy with that result. My hips 46, went down 1 inch. Very happy about that as well. My thighs 23.5, went down a half an inch. And my knees, I lost on my knees, and I feel so good about that because I always felt like my knees were bigger than my calves because I have large calves anyway. So my calves, I lost a quarter of an inch on those. Ankles, I even do that because I basically do that for inflammation. I didn't lose any on my ankles, which I'm very surprised about because I always felt like I was working them a lot when I was walking. My biceps, I did not lose any on my biceps. Triceps, 11.5. I lost a quarter of an inch there, which awesome. And then my wrist. When I say I measure everything, I measure everything. I lost a quarter of an inch there as well. I did notice my hands getting less inflammation in them because I was doing a lot of sweating. So, and it was hot outside a lot of times when I was walking. So that was a plus because I feel like myself in general, I feel like if I'm not sweating or I don't feel like, that I've done something with it, I don't feel like I've actually worked out. It just kind of works that way with me. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you like this video. And go ahead and subscribe, like, and share the video. I would appreciate it. And check in weekly. I do weekly grocery hauls and things like that. And I do weigh-ins and all that jazz along with my weight loss journey. Thank you so much for joining me. See you guys in the next one.